Hey guys, it's Mrs. Coon. Can you believe it? We only have 9 more days of school. So exciting. So let's get started on your learning opportunities for this week. I'm going to show you a quick PowerPoint to go over everything like we usually do. And then we will look at some of the documents for the week. So this week is Book Bistro, creating your summer reading list. So the first thing I want you guys to do is to select a book. So consider novels that you read during this school year. Many of you guys signed out books at the library, or you picked some off my bookshelves in the classroom, or maybe you got a book at home. Maybe one you had at home that you enjoyed reading, or maybe one that you got for Christmas. So you need to select a book, all right? And I want you to think about, while you're selecting that book, why did I choose this book? Okay, so was it because it had relatable characters? Was it because maybe the story had a personal connection? Were you lucky enough to get to meet the author? Maybe it was something you love to read about, and so that's why you chose that book. So once you chose the book, you're going to complete part 1. All right. Your answers are going to help your classmates decide whether or not they might like to read the book. So part 1 is right here, and it is our Book Bistro prep. So let me pull up that document for you. This is what the document looks like. So there's 4 steps in this. So the first part is you're going to put the title of your book here and the author of that book. And then you're going to pick 3 of the questions down below. Remember, you only have to do 3 of them. You don't have to do all of them. And I want you to answer them in preparation for your book review video. So I want you to answer them in complete and thoughtful sentences. All right. Your review is going to help your classmates find new books to read this summer. So details are key, but we don't want to give away any surprises or endings. So take a look at these questions and answer 3 of them about your book. Then what you're going to do is go over to Flipgrid and record it. So I have that posted on your schedule for next week. I've got the Flipgrid link and the Flipgrid code. And if you guys did last week's assignment where you had to post one of your writings on Flipgrid, you should be pretty good about using it. If you didn't, I will also post a link so you can, it's like a 2-minute little tutorial on how to use Flipgrid. So you're going to go over to Flipgrid and you're going to record it. All right, so here's an example response. What do your classmates need to know about the book that would interest them in reading it? So Miss Bennett, one of the 6th grade English teachers, wrote a little blurb up about a book that she read and why maybe somebody would want to read it. So you can go ahead and look at that. So it says, Finding Perfect is a story about a middle school girl who starts to show obsessive compulsive tendencies after her mom moves away for a new job. The way the author writes the story helped me to see how people cope with challenges like OCD and anxiety. The main character, Molly, is relatable and super realistic to current middle schoolers. So that's an example of why maybe somebody would want to read that book. So when you're talking about your book and you're answering those questions that are back here on our Book Bistro prep guide, you want to be thinking about how can you hook somebody into reading that book. Again, once you do that, you're going to head over to Flipgrid, and now it's time to sell yourself and sell that book. So be enthusiastic. You can put your salesperson voice on, but don't give away any surprises in the book. And then one of the things I need you to make sure to do in Flipgrid this time is make sure that you title your Flipgrid video the title of your book. And what you need to remember with your Flipgrid video is it should be anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So you might want to practice your video before you actually do it on Flipgrid. Make sure you have at least 30 seconds and no more than 2 minutes. And then Miss Bennett here, she did a quick example for you, just showing that you put your name under the display name and then the title of your book under the title. And you'll see that in Flipgrid. After you complete that, your next part is to create your summer reading list. So let me pull that up for you. Here is your summer reading list. So Thursday and Friday of next week, you should go back to Flipgrid and look at the book bistro reviews that your classmates posted. And your goal is to fill out this chart and to try to find 2 to 3 new books that you'd like to add to your summer reading list based on the Flipgrid videos that your classmates post. And then submit this assignment by the end of the week. Now, I have a little thing here. It says, if there are not 2 to 3 Flipgrids for you to watch, then please write down 2 to 3 books that you would like to read this summer. Maybe it's something you saw in the library, maybe it's something you've seen online or in a series that you like. So I know that participation has been on and off for English class. So if there aren't 2 or 3 Flipgrids for you guys to look at by Friday afternoon, then you can go on and just tell me 2 or 3 books that you would like to read this summer. If you completely have no clue, then my suggestion to you is to get on Google and search some of your favorite topics and find some books that maybe you would like to read. If you have to go that route because there are not Flipgrids for you to watch, where it says the classmate who recommended it, you can tell me that it was an internet search or maybe if a parent recommended it. Okay, so you can put that there. So we come back here to our PowerPoint. When you're done, click submit and finish it. All right. I can't wait to see the books that you recommend. Maybe there's some books that we need to get for our classroom library next year. Maybe there's some books that maybe I should read over the summer while you guys are reading. And I'm going to do a Flipgrid for you guys next week too. I just got a couple new books, so I'm hoping I can get one of them or a few of them read and do a Flipgrid for you guys as well, so you can see if that might see if any of the books that I'm reading are interested for you. If you have any questions next week, please reach out via email. Please note on your schedule next week, we do not have school on Monday. It's Memorial Day, so there is no Zoom office hours on Monday. I did expand my office hours I will be expanding my office hours on Wednesday and Friday next week, each by half an hour. So you can email me and I'll update those on the calendar. And if you need a Zoom appointment because you need some help with this assignment, I can help you out. Just shoot me an email and we will do it together. So I am super excited to see what books you recommend, and I'm excited to see your Flipgrid videos. It'll be nice to see your guys' faces. If you have any questions, shoot me an email and I will help you out. All right, guys, happy Book Bistro Week.